Hey guys, welcome back. Today I've got Francis Daracott with me, who also has a channel you should definitely watch, all about being a nomad. And he and his girlfriend Jess have just become nomads like yesterday, pretty much.
Yeah, basically, yeah. This is our third day in.
So I wanted to get him on the channel ASAP to try and hear about what it's like to be a brand new nomad, because I mean I've been doing it now for like 3 years and I can't remember what it was like to first start out. So first of all, tell me a bit about your channel.
So my YouTube channel is like a mixture between my sort of daily life, travel, and also tutorials on filmmaking and DIY filmmaking as well, how to make a good video with cheap equipment. And before this, I mainly specialise in making music videos. I ran a little business called Oak Sessions, where we went around the country and filmed live sessions and music videos for up-and-coming artists, record labels, and all sorts.
And what made you get interested in nomad life? How did you discover it?
Well, Jess and myself, we've always loved travelling. We went to New Zealand a couple of years ago and was out there for about 6 months, spent the savings in New Zealand, and then we decided to call it a day and we went back home. We was in two worlds of, you know, do we go back to travelling or do we settle down and sort of get real careers? And you
feel like those are the only two options, like either travel, like constantly backpack, how on earth are you going to make money, or like live in England and work.
That's it, yeah.
But you found the third option, which is like work and travel.
Well, that's it,
the compromise.
So the third option, we decided if we could make a good wage in the UK, then why can't we do this anywhere in the world?
So tell me how you transitioned from like doing weddings, like filming bands, like that all sounds very physical. You can't do that as a nomad. My
sort of like grand idea was if we cannot do it in the UK, make money just on your laptop, then you cannot do it anywhere. So we decided for the last like year or so that we'd slowly transition all of our work online.
Cool.
And then when we decided that we can actually do it at home, you know, just sat in our bedroom or in an office or in a cafe, then we could be anywhere in the world. So the last couple of months before we come out, we're making a wage. So we thought we'd get the tickets and, you know, go for it, take the plunge, and now we're out here in Bali.
I love the idea of that as like a personal challenge, like try and make some money without leaving your house and just see if you can do it. And then you're not so nervous about moving to Thailand, because you've already got an income that you can make without leaving your bedroom, so it must be possible to do it.
Well, I think it's important for people to do that, because I can imagine a lot of people just go out there with, you know, a tiny bit of savings and expect to make £1,000 a month and just think it's easy. And then the realisation hits that it is actually fairly hard and you need to not be in holiday mode. You can't just go to the beach every day, and, you know, hard work is a big part of it. You just got to put the hours in. It's all about the hours and believing that you can do it as well. And
so tell me about, you guys already have multiple different revenue streams. So what are the different things you have bringing money in, and like what proportion of your money comes from each thing?
So it's like the way I see it, there's lots of different pots that are sort of paying you a full salary at the end of the month. So at the moment I'm selling sort of LUTs, which is a colour profile that you can download for your video editing. Also my YouTube channel is starting to grow, so I'm making a bit of a wage from that. I'm doing some editing work that's been sent from the UK, and I can edit it whilst I'm here and send it back. That's a video. And then Jess, she does a lot of photo editing for different photographers and wedding photographers all over the UK.
Like touch-up stuff?
Touch-ups, yeah, so just take out the blemishes and colour grading and all sorts like that. And yeah, there's so many things, and there's some things that I want to look into in the future as well.
Right.
That I'm going to be working on in the next couple of months when I'm out here. But yeah, it's just about having multiple little incomes all over the place. And also not being scared to sort of dabble in new projects when you feel like it's time to sort of move on and cut ties, because I think people can get emotionally attached with certain projects.
I think that's where it's good that you've got quite a few passive streams, so like the LUTs, any affiliate sales, so you can take time off from your active work like the editing to launch some more passive things if you need to, because you have passive money coming in. So it gives you the option of starting new streams, which are going to be a time investment. Like if you wanted to make a Udemy course, you need to allow some time to do that so you can live off your passive stuff in the meantime.
But that's the main thing, yeah. You just sort of like the more passive income you can make, the more time you give yourself to actually work on new projects to make more passive income, which will actually make you more money overall. Yeah. And that's what it is, I think. Just keep on building that passive income stream. Yeah. And then
how are you finding clients for your editing? Are they just old clients? Or?
Yeah, old clients, yeah. You know, they knew I was going away and they're still happy to send out videos and for me to edit them down and send over. In fact, there's no difference apart from the time zone of what I was doing originally.
And if you're doing a project where the deadline is longer than like 2 hours, then the time zone doesn't matter. If it's a week-long project, exactly, it doesn't matter what hours you're doing.
It doesn't matter what it is, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit as well about your YouTube channel, because it's grown so fast. When did you launch it? A few months ago?
Well, properly, yeah. I've had a YouTube channel for years, but I've just uploaded one video every now and again. But it was never actually to grow the channel. It's just personal little films that I'm doing in my spare time. But I decided about 3 or 4 months ago that I was going to put heart and soul into it and put every waking hour in towards my YouTube channel and see if I can, you know, make it feasible and make it grow. And it started to take off in the last like 2 or 3 months.
And you hit 10,000 subscribers in how long?
I don't think it was about a month or a month and a half.
Crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. That's so awesome. And what do you think? What's the secret? How did you do it?
Consistency. Consistency. I noticed that if I just went offline for a while, then when I did upload again, like a week or a couple of weeks later, YouTube wouldn't actually push the channel. YouTube has this little secret, by the way, Louise, that if you actually upload a video, within 24 hours, they will stop promoting that video and they rank it in YouTube. But if you can upload another video within them 24 hours, then you continuously stay on top.
Oh wow, and that's so they really favour daily vlogs.
That's why daily vloggers are really favoured and they're continuously pushed. And that's why people that upload once a month, once a week, can lose following quite quick.
That's so interesting, because you upload like 3 times a week normally? I mean, right now you're daily vlogging.
Yeah, so back in the UK I was doing about 3 times a week, 4 at a push. But now I'm into the dailies, and yeah, it's tough work. It's tough work because as soon as you've finished your filming for the day, you're back at the laptop editing, and then as soon as you've hit your head on the pillow, you're up filming again. So
of course another thing you do really well is that you are a professional filmmaker, so they look amazing. And you have nice equipment, although it's quite travel friendly. And one other thing that I think worked really well with your channel is that you did all those drone videos, so you really got onto like a popular keyword, and you said you just were going to do one and then it really took off.
So I purchased the DJI Spark. I said to myself I was going to make 2 or 3 videos to sort of you know, show the audience the drone, and then I'll just integrate it into my daily life, into my vlogs, and just have some cool aerial shots. But it really took off, and I was getting like hundreds of thousands of views on these videos, and I was thought, well, you know, people enjoy it, so
give the people what they want.
Exactly. You gotta just adapt with what's happening, and that's why I'm saying don't get attached with certain things if they don't work. You just have to keep them moving, trying tons of new things, figure out what works, and most importantly figure out what does not work, and just chip it off if it's not for you.
So what would you say to someone who wants to become a nomad but thinks they don't have any skills, or they're too scared, or it will probably go wrong?
I think just I was talking to Louise about this earlier, but there's never a right time to actually just do it. But I think you just have to get stuck in. And as cheesy as it sounds, like, you really have to put in them hours, like, to get something out of it. So yeah, just get stuck in. And I know that's such a stereotypical answer, isn't it? Get stuck in. But
it's so true. There's never going to be like the perfect time.
No, never. What people find hard is leaving their sort of 9-to-5 job and their happy salary to go into a life of what we're doing, where there's no like guarantee you're going to make X, Y, and Z at the end of the month. But if you're consistent about it and you're continuously like working towards making them little incomes, then it will generate, won't it? And you know exactly what it's like.
Are you looking like this is going to be your first month? How much do you think you'll make this month compared to your previous salary? Like half, the same?
Well, the thing is, I should make the same, because there's no difference from what I was doing back in the UK to now. In fact, I should make slightly more.
Because you've got more passive income now.
Yeah, like hopefully, you know, because I'm uploading more as well.
Yeah.
There should be a bit more coming in from YouTube.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like that's the fun of it as well, I suppose.
It's an adventure.
It's a potluck salary. You don't know what you're going to get.
But imagine that, your first month as a nomad and you're making the same as when you're working full-time in England, and the expenses are lower and your life is just so much better. I mean, today we spent the whole day like on the beach. It was awesome. Content,
you got to get the content.
Yeah. Cool, well thank you so much, Frank. That was really helpful, really interesting. I hope it helps some of you guys who are thinking you want to become a nomad but you're not sure what to do. You think it's not the right time, but you know what? Today is the day.
Today's the day, yeah.
Write your resignation letter immediately. As I said, I will link to Frank's channel in the description box, so you can check that out. And of course, don't forget to subscribe here if you're new. There's tons of other nomad content, and I will see you guys next week. Have an awesome week. Peace. Bye.